Been riding around. Just got to Beverly Hills. I'm on my way to the Supreme store, but I rode past it, so now I'm tired. Tired as shit. I rode pretty far on the bike, all the way down Santa Monica. Well, not all the way down, but at least a mile on the bike. Over here, these neighborhoods are nice. I mean, really nice. Oh yeah, keep the fit though. Keep the bike vibes with the basket. So now if I buy anything, I don't have to carry it around all one-handed wonky. Put it in this basket. Yeah, man. Pretty much just gonna walk my way up to Supreme. I passed by it, so now we're like in the north side of Beverly Hills, because even with GPS, your boy is almost guaranteed to get lost. So that's always fun. I don't know about fun, but it always ends up being part of my plan, getting lost. But yeah, we about to pull up there. I saw some super dank juice bars, some super cool spots on Santa Monica that I'm gonna stop by at some point. I saw a pizzeria. Saw a dank ass pizzeria. I need some water right here. Sun is so nice. This is literally perfect weather, man. Chilling on Santa Monica. The thing I really love how they just put big ass trees. I get it, it's for like beautification, but it definitely works. So you get these massive like palm trees, and massive big ass trees, and like the ones like right there with like the purple on it. Like, man, it really like just caked in to the, I mean, you can tell it's like artificially like built in a way, but it's still cool, man. It's definitely still cool, man. I love the palm trees, man. But yeah, I'm already pretty tired. But yeah, I made it a goal to go to the Supreme store first, so that's where we're at. Now I gotta reroute, which is cool, because I've never been over here. But yeah, super good vibes. I'm feeling it. I just wish it was a little easier to find a spot to pee. It's like no public bathrooms, which I understand because of the homeless issue probably, but it's like you pretty much got to go to like a mall or some shit, and even then that's like, it's not impossible, but it's like sometimes you're not trying to go like miles out of your way to be able to do that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, farmer's market was a massive vibe, man. I feel great off the see, like, look at that purple plants over there. It should be screaming grape kush. But yeah, man. I think a burrito, a slice of pizza, and some fresh pressed juice. It's gonna hit the spot like a motherfucker. See, like, this is what I expect when people say, oh yeah, how much is an apartment gonna be? They be talking about shit like this. These cookie cutter type of apartments. I mean, sure, they got a nice balcony and shit, but I'll bet you it's at least $3,000 a month, you know? And then if you go like a little more kind of ghetto, not even in the hood, I'm just saying kind of ghetto. Like, this is like up newer, you can tell. And a little bit lower. I don't even like using that word, but I don't know how else to describe it. You go a little bit lower, and yeah, you're probably in like the 2,000 to 3,000 range, depending on the location. Which honestly isn't bad, man. You know, like I could totally get off on a bike all the time and just like be operating within like 30 minutes, like a 30-minute range. 30-minute bike ride range ain't bad to me at all, bro. Like, that shit sounds reasonable. Like, I'm saying, like, I would be out and about 100% within 30 minutes of wherever I'd be living at, which is cool. And then, you know, I still need a set of wheels because I've been trying to get into surfing. But get into the beach without that shit is, I don't want to say impossible, but it's definitely not. Now it's super convenient. But honestly, after being here, the palm trees is dank. It's not all over LA, but definitely up in like East and West Hollywood and yeah, like north side of Beverly Hills. But after that, it starts getting like less green. But no, after seeing it here, I definitely do like schooly life or something though. And my friend was saying that we were at like I forget what beach it was. It was a beach before we went to Venice Beach. So I know it wasn't, oh man, look at this. What a vibe. That's what I'm saying. I love that this shit is just like, just local on the corner. Like this is just normal. There's some guys. But nah, my friend was saying that you could just park your RV or your bus or whatever at the beach, like at the official like parking lot for like $10 a day. And we're talking like right on the beach. And I was like, that's not even bad. Like, bro, I would like, I don't know if you could stay there every day, but I'm saying like I would stay, leave for a couple days. I don't even know how that would work. But I'm saying $10 a day for oceanside access to just park your RV. I'll do that shit for like a month if I could. What's $300 to be oceanside to like live in your school bus if I get that far. So now I'm kind of motivated. It's weird, man, because I want to travel now. I want to go back to New York, and I've been wanting to go to like Thailand or Vietnam, to Asia to go see what Asia's about. Go experience like, you know, that cost of living and that lifestyle. I've been trying to get closer to Buddhism too. My meditation practice, just being around that culture. But no, California's dope, man. Super dope. I've only passed through here once when I was on my way to Vegas a couple years ago. I drove down the highway up from like Oregon down to Cali and then over into to Vegas. And that was cool and all, but like I didn't really experience anything like in between there. I just drove through and like it's like I maybe stayed for like a day or two, but now that I'm actually out here, and this is just like the city part, the shit that like, I mean, gas is really expensive, but what really gets me is like the diversity of the landscape too. Being able to get up in the hills and you can still get to the desert, you can still get to a mountain with snow, which is like interesting. Like never experienced that anywhere I've lived, so I've experienced snow, but I'm over that snow. And apparently here in LA, it barely rains ever. It's just sunny all the time, which is nice. But like rain sometimes is cool, but the snow, I'm good on that, you know? But yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of motivated to like keep scratching my traveling itch. Go to New York, stay with my uncle or something for like 2 weeks or something. Wait for some shit at home to keep resolving itself out. All I can do is just meditate and trust that everything's already on its way. And I trust that. So I'm not worried about it. But man, I need to take a break, bro. Your boy is serious. I gotta piss like a motherfucker. But yeah. So now I'm really just motivated to see what I can actually do with the schoolie. My downsizing efforts. I feel like I downsized pretty good at my crib. I'd have to sell my snakes. But past that, feel like I don't have much stuff except for like my office studio stuff, like all my music stuff in there. But past that, most of my stuff is just like my art gallery basically that I just live with, and all my supplies for that. But if you look past that, I really don't have that much stuff. Because everybody tells me I'm like a hoarder, but at least I got cool shit, you know? So yeah, I'm trying to see if that's actually a good downsize. And I consider getting a schoolie. It might be time to sell like one of my chains or something. I don't really want to, but being on the nomadic lifestyle, you definitely got to downsize just in general. Keep shit very simple, very basic, which I've been willing and trying to do. But there's only so many people that'll actually buy shit secondhand. It's kind of hard to sell shit secondhand. I mean, Facebook Marketplace only goes so far. And people want to get like stupid dumb deals. So it's just kind of like questionable if it's even worth your time, you know? Man, I need to post up right here for a second. Whew. Yeah, I need to pee like a motherfucker, man. But yeah. Doing schoolie life, that would be cool. After being out here and seeing like, I'm sure they've cracked down on it, of course. But even then, like I forget where I was, and they still had like RVs in the inner city. So it's not like they've blocked it up by any means. But I don't know, maybe it's like worse over in like Portland or something. Like I haven't really seen that in a couple of years, so I don't know how to compare it to like how it is right now. But doing the schoolie life would be cool. I just don't want, I don't know if I'd want to invest all the way into that shit and then want to go to Asia. Now I don't have a place to go to Asia. Plus one of my homies was like, we're trying to entertain the idea of like living together. He wants to move to Tennessee. I definitely don't want to. Well, I mean, I'd consider it, but I'm not really trying to move to Tennessee because I love, you know, like out here, Colorado, like out west, man. But yeah. So I don't know. But all I know is like I really do like it out here. So it's not like I'm trying to sit back in the Midwest through another winter season. I'm definitely trying to be out before then. So it's like, oh, do I move to Asia and just like live there, some shit? Because it's not like I'm gonna have a fuck ton of money unless well, there is a job that maybe I could get if I go back to one of my old jobs I used to have in the union. I was talking to my buddy who still works there, and it was like the best job I ever had. But in their busy season, you had to work every single day, right? Like every single day. Like that was the schedule. 7 days a week, 12-hour days. Which people are like, oh yeah, I could put the grind in. But it was like that for like 3 to 4 months for like the entire summer. She didn't get to do shit. But then paychecks were hitting, bro. You weren't crying around then. And even at like, I started off at like 2025, which is like definitely decent. And then I got promoted within a couple months to, still in the busy season, I got promoted to like this specialty production technician. And that shit was paying like $30 and some cents. So then like with my overtime hitting at like 70, 85 hours a week-ish, because sometimes it would vary a little bit, you'd stay late or something. I mean, them paychecks were hitting. And that was back when, before Trump's like tax on overtime thing. I don't really know about that, but I'm just saying that it would be different if I could get a job there. And it's not like I even want a job there for a super long time. I literally just would pull up for like a month and a half max, because I could make at least like $7,000 in a month. And that to me is good money, especially like back out in Wisconsin. That's good ass money for sure. Like I know that shit would go quick in the city, but it's like I'm trying to get some money, dip, keep scratching my travel itch, But it's like also if I'm trying to entertain the idea of a schoolie, maybe I stay there and I work for like 2 months and just work the overtime, get like 10, 15, 20 grand potentially. It's hard to say because I don't know what my pay rate would be as like a return employee. But anyways, just like some thoughts, man, because a lot of the jobs here, it's not like I've done a really deep dive search, if I'm being honest, but like $20 an hour is like the fast food minimum wage, but like anything, there's still jobs paying under that, like 15 to 20. And then I feel like anything that's like 25 to like 45 is like some office managerial position, which I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like I could never see myself doing that, but I mean, I don't really know. And like I've been noticing this, but all the security guards around here, they're all like unarmed. Like they all don't have nothing on them, like at all. Apparently they're just like report and enforce, which is like kind of a new concept to me. Like security agents definitely be having their arms, depending what they're fucking securing. But yeah. So I don't know, man. I be thinking about it, because like I could come out here straight to the good life, but I don't really have money to immediately move here. I mean, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. So if I put that time in at a job, which like I don't want to be, I really don't want to go back home. I love it here, but if I have to and then get a job for like X amount of time, I'm trying to make it as like short and efficient as possible. Like not longer than I really need to, but I'm not trying to undercut myself. Like if I get in a good position with that overtime, like ultimately I don't care about money, but I'm also not trying to like, every single time I've wanted to move in my life, it was always like, oh, I need that perfect amount of like money to move, that perfect little cushion to bounce off of. And it always held me back. And then some shit always changed, always popped off, got in a relationship, got in some shit or whatever. And then I just didn't fucking move. But now I'm single and like things are unraveling themselves in a really good way ever since I've just been willing to change. And, you know, I'm trying to lean into that. And I don't know, trying to build on that, whatever that means. So like coming to a new city definitely I think aligns with that. But I'm saying I'm not trying to undercut my ability, but I'm not trying to sit back at home and like just job watch. I'd rather, if I have to pick, I'd rather do it here or somewhere cool. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't really care if the shit's expensive, as long as I'm happy and like I feel so at peace here. I mean, I can't say the same thing about like being at home all the time. I feel at peace because I'm like around family, but like past that, like I wouldn't exactly say I feel at peace like that. But here, like I just be feeling good, man. Like the weather's good, like everybody minds their business. It's a nice, refreshing thing to see. But yeah. So I don't really know where I was going with that, but I'm just saying I definitely would entertain moving here or somewhere similar and just getting out. Like I'm trying to embrace the change, but I need money to make change happen at the same time. You know, but also going back home, working for a month straight, it ain't the worst thing, but motherfuckers be underestimating how much that actually is. Because I'm not exaggerating. It's 7 days a week, 12-hour days, bro. Like, you don't get a day off. You just go to work, you sleep, you wake up, you get like 1 to 3 hours to yourself, and then you go right back. Like, and that's for like a month straight. Like, you don't really get to see many people. You barely run into errands. It's just work, sleep, clean yourself, and go back. Like I was saying, the paycheck's good, bro. Like to make it efficient in a chunk of time. But past that, and that's not even like guaranteed. It's not like I got offered the job. It was just something I was thinking about because it would be cool. But even if not that, just something else. Because like if I can't get that kind of money like together, fine. You know, then I'll take a different job. Eat for like the same amount of time and just like I'm saying if I could get that job with all the overtime, I'm definitely gonna shoot to get the bag. But if it's a different job that's just like 15 to 20 bucks an hour, it's like, let me just get it for like a couple weeks rather than trying to like actually like hold out there. Like I have like no loyalty to like any position like back where I'm going to, like at all. Like all of them can honestly hire me. But yeah, man. So I just need the money so I can get out of here. But entertaining the idea of a schooling just sounds fucking good. So yeah. Like a schoolie to really be able to go up the coast, man. Because like I was saying, I'll be feeling the surf vibes. And now that I'm here, it's like, dog, literally anytime like the weather just gets shitty or I have like nowhere to come really back to, or I just want to post up, literally just, and it's like, I get it, gas is expensive for sure, you need some kind of remote job of course when you're on the road, but like, you know, getting a bike that's like you can actually make distance in the city, and then eventually getting like a car to attach maybe to the camp setup, maybe like to the school bus. I'm just saying though, like I would really run that shit like I'd really run that shit and stay at the beach, man, and just live out like that. So I don't know, man, it's interesting. Like I'd really love to go to Asia, but I'd also really, I remember a couple years ago, probably like 5 years ago at this point, 6 years ago, when I wanted to come out west, when I went to Vegas and stuff, like it would have been cool for me to take the money that I had at that time, because I had enough in crypto. I really could have gave myself a new chance at life, you know. Lessons learned for sure on the mistakes that I made, and that's just how this shit goes. But I definitely had some decent cheddar, bro. I could have literally moved like anywhere in the world, and I definitely could have bought me a school bus and built the shit out and left and had like a good amount of money to live for like a whole year, bro, maybe more. But addiction happens, bro, and it be like that, you know. Lessons learned, man. I'm actually coming up on 6 years clean on Cinco de Mayo, I think in like a week from now, so shout out to that. But yeah, I always wanted to do the West Coast thing, and I get it now. Like the schoolie van life is kind of like a step above homelessness, and like it's kind of got its challenges and shit. And because when I was looking at it, it was like 5 years ago. I really don't think it's the same. Like I think it's much harder and much more regulated and not as friendly. And I don't even know the difference. I've never even experienced the contrast. But still, after what I've seen here, I can only imagine once you get out of the city, it's probably easier. But then I also haven't seen what it's like in like North Cali or like, I don't know, just near any of the campground sites, public forests or anything, or like Yosemite. Like I have no, like if I could go and keep the schoolie at like Yosemite or some shit, that would be dank. But it's like I don't even want to assume anymore, because the assumptions that I had before coming here, like, I mean, so far they haven't quite been true. So like I don't really want to assume that it's a certain type of way going up there. I just honestly just want to see like what it's actually like, because people writing shit on the internet, bro, like you gotta actually go to see how it really is. But I'm saying living here down like at the ocean, going up to like Malibu, going down to like Mexico or something, all to experience the beaches, and then up to Oregon, surfing, you know, man, to Colorado and shit, man. I get it, gas is expensive, but it's like, hey, if you can eliminate rent and you're paying for gas, I get it's more expensive, but honestly, I really be thinking about it. And a cool idea that I kind of got inspired from my friend is she be sleeping in a hammock, which is just like very, very minimalist, very like adult minimalist. Like it looks pretty cool, like the setup. I was like, man, you could totally do that in the bus, and could totally create like a guest bedroom by creating like 2 hammocks or some shit in the corner in the living room or something. So if I ever did it, man, I would have to have like my own room, but then like hammocks too that I would like occasionally be sleeping in. So I thought that shit was dope. But anyways, yeah. I'm gonna hop back on the bike. I'm gonna keep going to the Supreme store. Feeling good, bro. Yeah, I was saying earlier, definitely was underwhelmed and unimpressed. I thought the stores I went to yesterday were terrible, man. I'm not even capping one bit. And it takes a lot for me to say the store is terrible, but all them ones, Stone Island, Stussy, fucking Undefeated, bro. Undefeated, I walked in there and the dude didn't even say shit to me. I just walked in there and then like everything was just so bad that I pretty much just walked right out. Like, just terrible, bro. Like, I've never seen such a small selection with overpriced shit. That's like, it's not even fire, bro. Like, that's much. It's like, at least put out like some fire collab or some shit. Like, I don't know what store I was at, but like I went in and got this hat, and I doubt this is like anything crazy or special, but I'm saying like, it was like, bro, this was like at Shoe Palace or some shit. Way cooler than like any of the shit that they actually had at like these other ones, bro. Like, it's just underwhelming, my guy. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I just was not impressed. So I think Supreme will be a lot better. I'm getting real close. I'm gonna check the map in a second, and then I'm gonna go to the Glow store, and I think the Bape store is right around the corner from like right there. So we're gonna go like Supreme to the Glow store, and then to Bape, and then I'll probably get some juice after that. But yeah, so that's kind of what's up. That's what we're doing today. Yeah, I'm about to cross right here.